Welcome back to Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Anime Review Episode number 13. This is reviewing the 18th episode of the series, When in Rome, Do It As the Romans Do. Quite hard to put it together. Yep, that's the name of this episode. And this one actually adapts 35. Yep, took a while, they finally got it done. Yep, so as of right now, for this episode, they have now officially covered the first 40 chapters, which is amazing. Yep, but they also adapted 43 and 50. Yep. Now, the first one here is about Edna. Yeah, she's actually in the first and second segment of this thing. So, first, basically, just like basically Edna just revealed that she basically created this algorithm. This actually spent a lot of time serving tea to everybody, and of course they have a friendly competition between her and Kobayashi, which eventually they just call it off because they're just good friends. And that's it. And just point out, though, that basically humans are not exactly the way they were in her world. Okay? That's perfectly fine. Next one's a quite lengthy one, mind you. Yes, this is basically where Kobayashi is asked to participate in a patrol. This comes from chapter 43. Quite long of a chapter this one is. So, they go on patrol with, of course, one of the neighbors, and then eventually come across the Dragon Busters. Yes, the Dragon Busters. That's what these people call themselves. And the tough guy that's with them, Toru just basically just does a little pinky, just pokes him, and apparently just knocks the guy out because she's a freaking dragon. She's basically holding back. And then, of course, she just happens, looking for someone suspicious, and look, there's a suspicious person. It's Edna. Because they don't like each other. Eventually, because the fact that the person she's with is really a hurdle, so she just gives the thing over to Edna. And then they, of course, they walk around for a bit, and they run into Fafnir, who is a suspicious person. Not really sure. Well, the reason why, because he's doing the weird dancing thing for his roommate, apparently. The reason why he doesn't have in the open, the reason is because his apartment's small. That's the reason for it. And then the Dragon Busters show up, basically the whole freaking gang. And there's even cameo by a character who actually named Huka Kazuma, who's actually from a spin-off series, this one. Yeah, she briefly appears for one brief scene for a brief cameo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just here just to acknowledge the fact she's here. Yeah. We also have a debut of a character, the leader of the gang, Ryu, which Toru beats the crap out of him so much, basically, his whole gang basically starts respecting him. Oh, yes, definitely. So, yeah. Start pretty much respecting him. And, of course, the whole gang, and, of course, then later see him just practicing in the woods until he basically gets the crap beat out of him by a bear. Yes, a bear. The last segment is simply, Kobayashi, Toru, Kana, Lulu, though they exchange where she actually is not sleeping, because in the manga she didn't go to this place, along with Sakura. They go to Pokar Park, basically, an amusement park. And they have fun. Sakura basically is just the usual screaming whatever. Lulu and Kana are basically just, touching her. They even have this weird segment where they're doing the whole thing, ball or a haunted house. And at one point, basically, Lulu and Kana start licking her face and start screaming. Oh, yeah, and here's the thing. Georgie's in this scene. Yes, Georgie's here, and she pretty much, apparently the reason why she was able to get the job at this place was because her father is an acquaintance of the people who actually work here. Yep. Yep. Showing the various characters. They go to a cafe, which of course they hang out there for a little while. And then, of course, meet everybody later on in the Ferris wheel. George reveals later on that she took a lot of pictures. It actually plays into something that goes on next episode. Yep. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, and they reveal her real name is No, which apparently she doesn't use that name. She goes by Georgie. You see her not in her maid's attire, but actually in a school uniform. Like, why the heck that she forgot her real name? Completely unknown. It could be various reasons why. Yeah, this was a pretty interesting episode. Nothing really wrong with it, just kind of fun. Yeah, they don't reveal it to Noah's her real name. It's like a little bit later. Yeah, but not much to say about this episode. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the fact, like I said, the fact they finally got past chapter 35. Yep, though I think like a lot of next week's episodes probably can cover like a little bit more of the 40s chapters ish. Because basically after like 40, like the only other chapters they have to pass that point, it would just, well, 43, 45, 48, 50, 53, and 60. Yep. Yeah, here's hope basically to continue adapting more stuff for the series. Yep. So yeah, that's a particular review. I'm going to try to do one more video before I close out tonight. And I'll be drugstore in the world. Okay? Next video. Bye.